Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking to you all about insomnia and how it not only affects us physically, but how it also affects us mentally and ways in which we can help our insomnia and hopefully have an amazing night's sleep. Now, most of us want to have a nice restful sleep and sleep throughout the night, but those of us who do suffer with insomnia like myself, it's really difficult and I just really struggle. So what even is insomnia? Now, insomnia is basically you find it difficult to fall asleep. If you do fall asleep, you find it difficult to stay asleep. Most of the times you may lie awake at night. So last night was a primary example of my insomnia. Um, I fell asleep and I might have like slept for like around an hour and I was up for 2 hours. And after that, I was so tired and I was getting really frustrated with myself. And I was just like, I can't sleep. What's going on? This happens quite frequently, quite regularly. And I'll tell you guys why a little bit later on. But yeah, I'm just telling you my experience. Also, if you have insomnia, most of the times you may wake up early and you cannot go back to sleep at all. And you probably still feel tired and groggy after you wake up, after you sleep. Half the times you may find it difficult to have a nap during the day, even though you feel tired. I've tried that. It didn't work for me, even though I was so tired. It's awful. And half the time you feel irritable throughout the day. I know I do. If I don't have a nice restful sleep, I feel irritated. I find everything irritating to me because I haven't had that nice restful sleep that everybody else is supposed to have. Also, if you have insomnia, you may find it difficult to concentrate throughout the day because you're tired. And half the time you can have these symptoms for up to a month or even, a few years. It all depends on what's going on for you and why you may even have the insomnia. So apparently we need, as adults, around 7 to 9 hours of sleep. Unfortunately, I do not get that half the time, most nights. I'm lucky if I sleep the whole night through. And when I do, it's like, yay, I've slept throughout the night, it's great. Children are supposed to get around 9 to 13 hours of sleep, and toddlers and babies are supposed to get around 12 to 17 hours of sleep. I'm quite jealous of the toddlers and kids because they're getting more sleep than I do. Yeah, so basically a little bit about why I got my insomnia and how it all started for me. It was difficult at first when it first started. I mean, I didn't realize it was connected to thyroid issues. So the first time it happened, I couldn't sleep. I was getting very irritated, and I was in the bathroom actually, and I was just crying. And my mum was like, "Is everything okay? What's going on?" I'm like, "Mum, I just could not sleep throughout that night. I just don't know what's going on." I just couldn't sleep, and I found that I was getting very hot at night time. Yeah, my room was boiling. I felt really warm, and then I felt cold. So I had the windows open, and I closed them. I have like 3, 4 duvets on my bed, and have like a really heavy fleecy jacket that I usually put on myself to make myself feel more comfy. And yeah, like a weight. I feel like I have a weighted blanket when I have that heavy fleece on me. But yeah, that didn't even work. And I was getting really frustrated. I just couldn't concentrate. I was feeling tired throughout the day. And the first episode of this, it happened and then happened again the second night after that, once in a row. And I was just like, seriously, what is going on? Why can't I not sleep? Like, what is happening? It's only when I went through the symptoms and I, called my doctor and was like, hey, this is what's going on. And he was like, he did a few tests and had to get all that done. I think I'll talk about my thyroid properly in a later video, so look out for that one. But basically, he said that I have overactive thyroid, meaning I think it's hyperactive thyroid. So usually with hyperactive, it's different to underactive. So I have more energy. You have sleeping issues. So insomnia is one of them. You have hot sweats at nighttime. Sounds like the menopause, but it's not. What else is there? Yeah, like those basic things. You know, you lose weight as well, which I also found. I lost weight without even trying. That was ridiculous. It was just mad. So yeah, like insomnia is basically one of them. Underactive is different because you want to sleep a lot more. Yeah, that's what my mum has. A bit jealous because she, you know, she can just sleep, whereas I'm just always awake. So yeah, it was difficult. I mean, I'm on thyroxine, but I had to kind of find ways to deal with my insomnia and try and treat it. Now, if you have insomnia, it's also good to find out what triggered it. Half the time, insomnia can be a cause of stress, anxiety, worry and anxiety are kind of the same. Too much noise. Now, if you have a person who snores, yeah, it's not going to work. Maybe try and go into a different room or something, or just nudge them and like wake up and try to sleep, or try and get to sleep before them if you can. I don't know if that's possible, but yeah. Also, if a room is too hot or cold, it can keep up at night time because you can't get your temperature right. If your bed is uncomfortable, if it's bumpy mattress and it's just not comfy, throw out your bed, get a new one that's comfortable. Also, your pillow has a big role in this. And if your pillow is not comfortable or doesn't like sit right underneath your head and support your neck and your head at the same time, then it's not going to work. If you sleep with 2 pillows, that's fine. I sleep with 1, and usually that's okay for me. Also, as well, what can keep up at night is if you drink alcohol or if you have coffee, so like a caffeine, or if you have nicotine, that can keep up at night as well. So also jet lag too, if you've come away from like a long flight, you may find it difficult for you to get adjusted to getting back into your sleep routine. So I know how difficult that is, but definitely check out what your triggers are, see what may have caused it, and try and find the right means to deal with what's caused the stresses that's caused your insomnia in the first place. So how I've been able to deal with my insomnia, I've sort of learned to maybe read a book before bedtime, one that's not having to concentrate too much on. It's just an easy read. I like reading anyway. I usually read in the daytime as much as I can. But at nighttime, if you are a bookworm like me, maybe try an easy read that you don't have to concentrate too much on, and you can fall asleep a lot more easier. If you're feeling that your room is too hot or warm, do something about it. So if your room's too hot, open up those windows. If it's too cold, maybe layer up or put the heating on. I don't know, whatever gets you warm. Maybe have a bath or something that'll also help to, relax your muscles and get you into the mindset of bedtime. Make sure, like I said before, your pillows, your mattress, all that's comfortable for you. Make sure that's, you're feeling comfortable and you can sleep properly. My best friend recommended getting a, what's it called? Those curtains and blinds that are blackout curtains. That's it, blackout curtains and blinds. She said it just changed her whole life. I've not managed to get one yet, but I know I am thinking about one in the future. That's also it helps you to get to sleep. If you haven't slept throughout the day, throughout the night, it helps you sleep. You get those few extra hours in the daytime, I suppose, because it kind of mimics that nighttime kind of feeling, and it just blackens everything out. Or if you can't get blackout curtains, get really dark curtains, like really dark brown, and that also can mimic blackout curtains or blinds if you don't have any. Try and exercise throughout the day. That also helps you get tired later on. What else is there? What else have I done? Oh yes, make sure as well, if you cannot sleep, do not watch anything before bed. Don't be on any of your mobile devices. Now I know how tempting it is to be on these little things, but that can also stop you from getting to sleep. If you are on your phone, make sure you do put on that what's it called? Yes, I found it. Make sure you do put on that blue light filter, because that helps to reduce the amount of light that's coming through from your phone, and it kind of dims your phone as well. So if you are on your mobile device, maybe dim that. Try to use lavender oil. Now I hate the smell of lavender. I cannot stand it, but that helps, surprisingly enough. We have a lavender plant outside, so in our garden. So I sometimes just pick bits of lavender and just put it on my pillow or in my room next to my bed. So because the smell kind of just helps you relax as well, and after a while you'll be in Zealand. Also maybe try and get the oil, and we can get that in the herbalist shops, in aromatherapy and things like that, and just put a few, maybe 1 to 2 drops on the back side of your pillow, and on your mattress, whatever. And again, that's also just as effective. I've used both. It got that bad. I had to use both the actual lavender plant and the oil to help me go to sleep. Also, chamomile tea is amazing. I drink that to help me go to sleep, because again, that helps me get drowsy. And you know, I sleep throughout the night when I drink that, and I haven't drank it last night, which I should have. Maybe I'll drink some tonight. But yes, that's really good in help as a sleep aid. You know, doing all these things will help you not only physically with your physical tiredness, but with your mental tiredness. You know, you want to concentrate throughout the day. You don't want to be feeling irritable, or, you know, just emotionally exhausted or just physically tired. You want to have that energy, and that, you know, you can start the day off right, you know. So definitely do these things. I'm going to go through what you don't do. Now, I did mention your mobile device. Exercising before going to bed is a no-no. I searched this up on the internet. I was like, can I exercise before going to bed? No, because that doesn't help you go to sleep. Your heart's just still racing and your brain is just doing a madness. So yeah, it's not recommended to exercise before going to sleep. Now, also, if you cannot sleep, try and come out of your bed. If it's cold, it's a bit peak, but come out of your bed and go into a different room, do something else. Maybe do like a word search or something that you do to help yourself to relax and to get you sleepy. You have a walk around the house, and do other things. If you want to eat something, I've searched up that kiwis are good to help you sleep. So we keep buying quite a lot of that to help. But that's also a good, whatever's in it, you guys can search it up, but whatever's in the kiwi can help aid you to, yeah, have a good night's sleep, basically. Now, I think I mentioned before, I was so tempted to try and have a nap, but try not to have a nap, basically, because that would just mess up your whole body clock. Try, if you can, to set a good bedtime routine. So try and go to bed at the same time every single night. So if you go to bed at 8 o'clock, 7 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11, try and go to bed before 10 at least, or be in bed by 10. So you go to sleep before 12, ideally. It's hard because I struggle. But if you set a good bedtime routine every single night, your body will then get used to it, and you'll also be able to get into that pattern, and you'll feel more relaxed through the night, and you'll probably sleep a lot more better. What else? Don't sleep in if you had a bad sleep. Now, I'm so tempted to do that. I think the first 2 times it's happened to me, I was an absolute mess. I was just mentally exhausted, physically exhausted. yeah, I was just so upset that I just couldn't sleep. And I also got a bit angry at myself that I couldn't sleep, as normal as that is. It's just, yeah, it's just annoying. But don't try and have a lie-in. That doesn't help you at all. Just try and stick to your regular sleeping pattern instead, because that will also help you to sleep a lot better. What else? Don't eat too much at night time either. Don't eat a big meal before bed. If you do eat, try and eat before the latest 6 o'clock, I think, because that helps you with your digestion and all that kind of stuff. Maybe go for like a walk after you eat. Don't do anything too strenuous, but like, a little walk to help with your digestive system and get that moving. Yeah, I think those are like the little things that helps when it comes to sleep. Oh, also maybe try and listen to some music. My sister, sometimes when she can't sleep or if she's watching something relaxing, she listens to water sounds, so a waterfall or the ocean or something like that. Or she listens to fire, so maybe a campfire or just something that has fire in it. What else do I do? Listening to relaxing music. So chill hop is a good one you can find on YouTube. Their music is very relaxing. There's some for like bedtime, some for studying, some for like what you do like regularly throughout the day, whatever. But that also helps you sleep because it's like chill hop beats, so it's very relaxing, and the music behind it's really nice as well. And they have like really cute little characters on it too, which is really nice. So yeah, whatever you feel like would relax you, whatever music you feel would make you feel okay, I feel relaxed and I can sleep a lot better, then just go for it. Yeah, I think those are really like the main big tips really on how to get a better night's sleep so you can function a lot better throughout the day, and like you can have a more healthy outlook on life and a more healthier body and mind. So thank you so much, guys, for listening. If you have any other suggestions, then just email me. I think my email should be in, I'll put it in the description box. Yeah, so, or just read up on insomnia and what you can do to help, and just basically experiment, see what works for you. And just go for it. If drinking chamomile tea is good, if lavender oil or the actual lavender plant is good for you, then try it. If listening to chill hop or water sounds or fire sounds helps you, then go for it. ASMR also, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, listen to whatever you think would help you go to sleep, then go for it, as long as it's relaxing and it's not going to get you like dancing and whatnot. Nothing wrong with that, but when you want to go to sleep, you need something that's going to help you, go to sleep. So yeah, I hope this video has helped you, and I hope it's shed some light on insomnia. I'm still dealing with it, and for those who are, just stick in there, just keep going and just do what you need to do to help you go to sleep. So thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share this video with family and friends who you know who may need to hear and may want to educate themselves on insomnia. And yeah, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, everyone. Thanks.